Get ready with the flaming homosexual who is very sentimental this morning. I remember 3 years ago when I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent. But one day I got this email that was for a really good brand deal that changed my life. And then I started booking coaching clients. I remember it was my birthday. I went with this crazy in the closet girlfriend to New Orleans. And I remember thinking for the first time, I can buy this woman a drink. I remember hitting my first ever $7,000 month. When I first came out of the closet and left a man to live my truth, I remember thinking, if I can make $4,000 a month, I will be living a great life. Hey, some people do. But I remember I was about 5 months into living on my own, and I had built a profitable personal brand, had a couple brand deals. I was in the very beginning stages of building my social media agency, Legacy the Agency. And I remember going to New Orleans, and for the first time ever, being able to bring the woman at the time of my dreams, be able to pay for our gas, and I got to take her in a nice car, and I got to buy our drinks, and I felt like such a gangster because I had just made $7,000. And this morning I'm sitting here crying, literally crying, because I'm like, baby, we've come so far. And it's crazy because it's been like 3 years. I've traveled the world like crazy, and I've never once upgraded my living arrangements yet. Like, I just got the tiniest space when I left the guy. And my friends, when they come over to my place, they call it the Bat Cave, because they're like, bitch, you built major businesses in here. But there was a time I sat on these floors putting together cheap Wayfair furniture, not knowing how I was gonna make it. I don't know if this is your come up season where like you're literally coming up from nothing and you need to be reminded that if I can, you can, or if this is the in-between season where like you made it far, but you know there's more to go. Whatever that is for you, just know that it is possible. In the last 3 years, I have scaled a social media agency, pivoted into full-time coaching on building a profitable personal brand, primarily help lesbians. And then when I started seeing so many single lesbians were frustrated and it was hard to find lesbians who are just as driven, I ended up creating a dating platform. We had our very first meetup last night, and honestly, for the first time ever, I live in the South, there's not a lot of options here, but for the first time ever, I was in a virtual Zoom meetup with the most successful, well-traveled, well-rounded lesbians around the world. And everyone was meeting each other online, and the essence of everyone's spirits were so beautiful. All these successful powerhouses, passionate women in one space. And this morning I'm sitting here going, how did I do it? This is only gonna grow. The Queer Country Club, my dating platform, is only gonna grow. And how did I do it? Up till now, if everything stayed the same as it was, if I didn't make a dime more a month or anything, I would feel so fulfilled and so grateful. I wake up every day and I truly feel like I'm living my purpose, bringing these incredible women together, encouraging women to never settle, whether that is in your business or that's in your love life. Never settle. There's nothing that's too much. You are not too much. Your desires are not too much. Your standards are not too much. What you're looking for in a partner, not too much. The way you long for dancing in the kitchen, being asked about your day, someone who's consciously communicating, someone who can understand your travel bug, finding a woman who loves God and spirituality as much as you. Boy, the room was filled with y'all last night. I think it's crazy that people don't think that there's all these spiritual lesbians out there. It was hard for me to find. Oh no, not in Queer Country Club. We've got a massive community of spiritual queer women who are reconstructing their faith, who are told by church that they couldn't be loved by God because they're queer. We call bullshit. It was so powerful last night. Anyway, all I know is I was dating women who were in the closet, who didn't treat me right, who were bi-curious. I was really excited when I hit that first $7,000 month. All those little moments of, I made it one more step. I made it one more step. I made it one more step. They string together to create this one big, beautiful life. And this summer, I've been able to travel the world. And I've been able to start an entire new podcast called Queer Womxn Rising. And I've been able to build out the dating platform of our lesbian dreams, the Queer Country Club. But it's all possible because I didn't stop. I took the vision in here and I put it out there. And every day, every single day, I made progress. And let me tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy to find love, healthy love. It's not easy to be an entrepreneur every single day. It's not easy to go after your dreams, share your art online, but in 3 years, you might look back. You might look back and go, oh my gosh, we wrote a hit song. Oh my gosh, we built 3 huge businesses. Oh my gosh. Future wife's next. I just realized you guys aren't ever gonna get the finished look of this, and I turned off the camera. Hold up. First of all, let's just see what my hair looks like after it's been like this all night. I got that Dyson thing. I don't even know what it is. We're gonna have to touch up some pieces, but all I know is it adds body like nothing. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to touch up some pieces. But look at the volume that blow dryer gives me. Like what? Okay. When people ask how I get my eyelashes so long, I swear like it's not a big secret. I do white liner for a brow lift and Botox, of course. I apply Latisse from the anti-aging clinics every 3 days. I don't overdo it. And then I curl my lashes and apply $10 mascara, Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. This is not sponsored. This is just me wanting you not to waste money on fancy mascara that don't do shit. Because this has been my jam for nearly 3 years. I don't believe there's a better mascara out there, but if you know one, drop it below. I won't believe you anyway, but we could see if other people in the comments agree with you, but this shit, don't mess around. I just love how natural, like, yeah. Okay, that's it. Time to conquer the day. If you are a queer woman and you're feeling inspired or you just vibe with me, listen to my podcast. If you DM me the word pod on Instagram, I'll happily send it your way.